Welcome back, everybody. Episode 13, Limitation Series. Dan Shee here, as usual. So in this video, we are going to maybe look at doing some trades. Well, we're definitely going to do some trades because I've done some pre-scouting on trades to see what was around, what was available. There's a few things I'd like to do. And then we will sim up to the trade deadline. And depending on how long that takes, we may go past it. It may go up to the end of the season, but we'll see how long that goes. So, the first thing I want to do is these trades. Okay. So, it's Toronto. And I think, see, I've forgotten already. I think it was their second and third next year. Because, again, as per usual, I can't just steal picks. I need to make sure that their picks are in green and red. So let's go to here. No, it wasn't the second and third, was it? Sorry, that's my mistake. Oh, actually, we'll try it first. Because I have to build through the draft, and I've got a lot of good top 6, top 4. That's kind of okay, and they'll be ready in a few years. But again, I have got some unsigned players who I don't need. Poulin. Took a nets off? Yeah, I left McLean in. I don't know why, but I mean, maybe his draft value works out exactly the same, but he's there. Although, looking at that, Robertson seems better. Poulin, 71-21. We'll do Kuznetsov and McLean. Let's just try that. See if it goes through. I may have to top load. I may have to top load these for it to go through, but what the hell? Let's just try, shall we? Rejected. Okay, let's try the 5. No. Let's check away the 4. No, fine. So let's put 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, and 7. See if that works, and then we'll slowly try and take those off if we need to. There we go. I don't mind that too much. Now, the other one was, this was for a player. And my thinking here is, at some point, I'm not going to be able to stockpile picks. There's going to be a point where I'm not getting, like, I've got multiple first, seconds, and thirds this year again. But this year there might be, in the following years, there's going to be an issue where I cannot do that. So if a player comes up that I can take maybe now, then I'm going to do that. And the player this time is Charlie Coyle. Where are you, Charlie? See, he's got the grey me face. I'm so sad. Top 6, ready to go. I think it's worth it. Only 3 million. He's not going to be expensive. You know, if he ends up playing second, third line, that's totally fine. That is absolutely fine with me. And then I hope that I can draft those elite players, that, you know, sort of top line players through the draft. God, that's lucky Joe Veleno. I keep looking at Joe Veleno like, maybe. Will he be a good? I don't know. Let's find out. We'll see. We'll see in a few years. Let's get his matching block. Okay. So, yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, now I've got a decision to make one of these unsigned players. Robertson or Poulin? Hang on a minute. Is he Canadian? What does it say? I would say here. Yes, I would say his name is Poulin then. I'd say he's French Canadian. 71-21. Both left wingers. Both high NHL top 6. He is a sniper. And he is a two-way. Let's see. He's a two-way. Pelly is a sniper. Dahlman, sniper. Klima, sniper. Right, we'll get rid of the sniper. So, Robertson can go in. Oh, do I put in Sundqvist? No. Let's put in Erland. Let's try me cheeky as well. Let's be cheeky. The good thing about Charlie Coyle as well is that he's not old. That's something else. He's only 20. I think he's 26. something like that. Yeah, 26. So I mean, you know, again, I'm not trying to take like an old player here. Hang on, what am I doing? That's not how you steal picks. Daniel, come on, what are you doing? You put them all in and see if that goes through. Well, I think this would be a great deal, considering. Yeah. Okay, let's just keep trying now. That's not good. That's never going to go through. And a fourth? No. Okay, let's go 5, 6, and 7. As well, yeah, of course I'm doing this for next year because... I even knows that. I'm doing this for next year because I'm going to need picks next year, basically. 5, no, take away the 6. I know the value's way off here. I know it is, but I may as well try it. You know, it might look stupid, but... Oh no, put the 5 in, put the 5 in, put the 5, put the 5. No, I still think that's a bit off, yeah. How about that? Ah, that's annoying. Okay, someone else. I wouldn't give up, no, I don't want to give up a third or a second. Ah, do I give up a third? 1/3? 1/3. He's ready to go. Do I give up 1/3? What's my hesitancy to give up draft picks? I've got like a billion draft. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, well, if I'm giving up 1/3, I'm now going to throw in, if I can, a 4 and a 5 at their end. Desjardins, where's he? Let's have a look. Desjardins. If he's right at the bottom, I'm totally fine with that. Am I blind? I can't even see him. He's probably... Okay, so he should be on here. No. Yeah, if he was amazing, then yeah, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Just throw in a 6 as well. 4th, 5th, and a 6. Charlie Coyle, Robertson, who's not even signed. Erland, who's a bottom, who's my lowest rated player, and a 3rd. Come on. Ah, no, but we'll take that. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think it's fine. Let's go best roster. And now I actually have to go in and edit my lines, unbelievably, which I've not done in this whole game. Edit lines. Okay, Coyle, Rust. Justin Jeffrey. Why? Yeah, I suppose. Max Jones, that's fine. Taylor Radish. Got around here. I'd rather put Radish on the side he should be on. I mean, Sundqvist. Is he a top line player? No, he's second line. Two-way top. He's top 9. He's second line. He's third line, but I want to just get him. I want to just get Patrick game time. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. I may check out my... Yeah, I'll check out my other lines when I sort of come off in a second. Okay, so I did just quickly have a quick look then in the time I was away. Nothing else really available at the moment. So we're going to do some more simming up to the trade deadline. And then we'll see if anything changes in between now and then. I don't think it will, but it might. And hooray, summer is here. So my allergies have kicked in and I'm so happy about it because it's horrendous. Oh God, it's the worst because in the summertime you can't really enjoy it because you're always hot and sweaty, but you've got a cold as well. It's the 7-3. We won a game 7-3. How? That's ridiculous. Oh God. And here's the thing. I got Charlie Coyle because there's a point at which, okay, I'm not going to have loads of draft picks, so I've got to trade players. I have to get players into this team. But now I know there's going to be points where I'm on the bubble of the playoffs, and maybe I'll squeak in on the last day and then get rinsed like 4-0 or something in the first round, and it's like, well, you're either trying to go to the conference final or you may as well just tank because you're not going to get anything. And I feel like, what do I do? But I have to, but again, I have to stop trying to build a team now. And if there's a 26-year-old like Charlie Coyle who's available, then I have to make a move for him. I have to. Okay, so also I want to talk about the playoffs. Nashville. I know I'm dating myself with these because I'm talking about things that happened maybe last week or the week before, but whatever. Nashville are in the Stanley Cup. Congrats to the Preds, a great team, and a team that goes against the grain of you can't trade in today's NHL. Like Neil, I think probably what? God, there's something like 6 or 7 players they've taken in trades. Because obviously the big ones like Forsberg, Subban. The Subban trade is still ridiculous. That's still insane. And is it Forsberg, Subban, obviously Johansson as well. Like, just great business by the Preds. Just unbelievable. And I am a huge PK Subban fan. Like, that guy is everything that sport should be. Like, he is a sports star. I know Sidney Crosby is the best player in the world, and is it close? Well, it's pretty much close. Like, if you look at his calendar year, I mean, he has been ridiculous. But, there should be lots and lots and lots of marketing around PK Subban. Because he loves the game. He's a character. He's fun. Dancing on the ice at the start and all that kind of thing. It's what you want in a player. It's what you want in a superstar. Somebody who you can build around. And not every single player in the league is going to be that player. I'm sorry. Some players will get to, okay, they had a great game or they've had a great season or, like Sisson scoring the hat trick. He's not going to be on the cover of NHL 17 or NHL 18 or anything, but who cares? It's like acting or, I don't know, music or professional wrestling, or you have the guys who are at the top, they may call it, anything, football, and then the players who play around them, they take the residuals off that, they sort of benefit from all of that. And the league really should, push this. I just feel the NHL doesn't have that megastar, even Sidney Crosby. I think it's missing something. God, you could look at maybe all the major sports, and I'm sure they all have that guy. Like football, you have Tom Brady. Lots of people hate the Patriots. I get it, but he's at the point now where people who don't watch the NFL know who Tom Brady is. I've got friends who don't watch the NFL. They know who Tom Brady is. They just might, because of that, maybe they'll check it out one day. Maybe they'll like it. Same with basketball. Okay, so basketball, you got LeBron. And again, maybe he doesn't win a championship this year. Maybe Golden State Warriors win. Who knows? But LeBron's a megastar. He is a world megastar. Same in soccer. Even sports like cricket that gets not. There's only certain countries really that have that kind of traction with cricket, but they have their megastars. When they were playing, you had guys like Tendulkar. Or, God, even way back, you had guys like Ian Botham and stuff. Everybody knew who they were. So maybe, just maybe, someone one day goes, oh, I've heard of that guy. Maybe I'll watch it. But then NHL's like, oh, we can't have these players like being bigger than the league, or we can't have them sort of seemingly appearing that they're greater than the sport, which is crazy. Just market these guys. The NHL needs to market hatred as well. Okay? Like, oh, everyone calm down. I don't mean like bad hatred. I mean like Johansson and Kessler. The NHL should have immediately jumped on that. They should have almost been saying to them, okay, yeah, keep going. Keep building up the needle. Like the NHL should have given the refs like an edict to like, okay, if you see a bad call on Kessler and Johansson, maybe make it out that one of them did something really, really, really bad. And then you just build on that. You know? People want to see rivalries. It's okay, so the NBA at the moment, I'm going to do this live while I'm having this little kind of mini rant. The NBA at the moment is careening towards, oh my God, I'm in the playoffs. Oh my God. Come on. Well, my defense has got ridiculous. Oh, Evander Kane had a great game, did he? Jerk. Pardon me for sniffing. What was I saying? Yeah, the NBA is careening towards Golden State versus Cleveland for the second year in a row. But it's bad. It's not bad for the league. You know, it's two absolute mega powers taking on each other. It's like watching Djokovic play Nadal, or Djokovic play Federer, or Federer play Nadal, or Murray play You know, you want to see the two best teams go at it. You want to see the mega clash. You know, for anybody out there who's a soccer fan, like Real Madrid versus Barcelona, like they're the two biggest teams maybe in the world. You want to see that game because it's, you know, it's just the rivalry and the passion and the hatred. And you just know for a fact that Cleveland are just really annoyed. You know, everyone's talking about the Celtics. Oh, the Celtics are like, you know, first seed. And I'm sure they're thinking, hang on a minute. Whoa, it's about to 71. Oh, okay, this is working. I'm sure Cleveland thinking, hang on, we're the Cavs. You know, I don't care that Patrick 35. I don't care the Celtics are ranked, you know, the first seed. We're the Cavaliers and we're going to win. Maybe they will. But that's what you should be marketing. And if it turns out if it turns out one season, the NHL, that for 2 years in a row, the Stanley Cup final is going to be, let me think of two teams. Well, it's the thing as well, like, in NHL, you don't really have those kind of rivalries. I mean, there's Boston, Montreal, but that only really works when those two teams are good, you know? And I just think, well, actually, yeah, I'm looking for first round picks just quickly. It's not quite the same if both teams get knocked out in the first round. Like if they played each other in the playoffs, you'd be thinking, okay, you know, there's something here. Let's build this rivalry because it is a great rivalry. And there's other rivalries, but wow, that's a lot. But they're not quite as good. Whereas you feel sort of in the NBA, yeah, I'm not going up 2/3. Do you know what? I'm not going to make any trades. I'm just not, because I did this last season and the value's just never there. It's way too much. I've got 3 firsts, I've got 2 seconds, 2/3. I'm happy with that. That's fine. Let's go past the trades. Let's go to the end of the season. Let's do that. You know, and in football now, it's. Let's go to here. Because let's go to here and see how we're doing. Okay, I lost my train of thought now. No, it's fine. Yeah, in football. So now it's kind of, it's almost like now it's everyone versus the Patriots. But that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You can market that and this is the best team. They've got the greatest player in history. Blah, 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 blah. And you go from there. Whereas in NHL, it's almost, oh, well, you know, we can't really have this team being that good. And we can't really have this team being too good because then other teams aren't going to watch. But that's how it is sometimes. Sometimes your team's going to suck. And sometimes my soccer team sucks. Sometimes my hockey team sucks. Sometimes my American football team sucks. You know, I follow a lot of sports. So I kind of have a lot of teams, and sometimes they're rubbish. But that's being a sports fan. That's just how it is. Look, Ottawa are now into a Game 7 in the conference finals, and they still didn't sell out their stadium. You know? Like, there's something weird about that. You would think, like, you know, I don't know what my point is about that, but that's a good team, and they still don't sell out the stadiums. So maybe if they have a down period, where they're just terrible, maybe they'd, in the end, you know, the fans might come, I don't know, maybe they're scared of losing fans or something. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just strange to me. It's just strange to me that in NHL don't sort of market the league better and market star players better. God, there's probably hundreds of sports I could name where I could name you like 2 or 3 star players and they get all the glory. But that's how it should be. They're the best players. They're who people pay to go and see. They're who the people will flock to talk about and will get an interview time. And, you know, if you're a third liner playing with, let me think. Oh, God, I don't know. Well, even back in the day, look at those Gretzky teams. Do you think the guys who played with him and have got 3 or 4 Stanley Cup medals are sitting at home going, oh, God, like, it's not fair. Like, you know, Gretzky's got all these plaudits and I got 4 Stanley Cup medals out of it. No, they don't care. Like, they won 4 Stanley Cups or 3 Stanley Cups or even 1. How many players have never won 1? You know, wow, this is actually now becoming quite a serious thing. Let's play this game. Pardon me again, sniffing. But, you know, the league's so funny like that. The league is so funny like that. And players like Crosby, Subban, they need to be pushed outside of... Pause. They need to be pushed outside of the realm of hockey. They need to be sort of... I don't know, like... sim period. 2-1. Jones-Carlson. Nice. I just feel they need to be... That's just in the next period and I can talk. Jones again. Nice, Max Jones. I just feel that players like that should be given more to build the game, to show the game for what it is, because it's so exciting. It's so exciting. I can't think of another sport where... let's resume simulation. I'm not going to talk about this game because 18 shots to 17, well, it's pretty dull. I can't think of another sport where you're on your edge of the seat for the whole game. You know, like American football, you have breaks. Even sports where there's no sort of stop-start, like rugby or soccer, there's still periods where, like, in soccer, like, you know, like, they're passing the ball back into, not much is happening. It's okay. Everyone's kind of having a rest. Whereas in hockey, you got 200 foot, it's down that end. Maybe they score. No, okay, back down the other end. No, back down the other end. And it's just bum, 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 like that the whole time. And they just don't market that well enough. And the players who are superstars in that should be built up more. They just should. But, you know, what do I know? Oh, little mini rant over there. But it's exciting. Ottawa-Pittsburgh, Game 7, going to be good. I think after that game the other night, Ottawa just literally shut up shop. And it's just like, let's just contain the Penguins as best we can and maybe we'll get a couple of goals out of it. And they did. And I said in the last video, the Senators' job is to not play exciting hockey. It just isn't. It's their job to win. And, you know, if the Sens win the Stanley Cup, those fans aren't going to care. Those fans aren't going to care at all. Let's sim all these games, actually. Because why would they care? Because they've won the Stanley Cup. So, I don't know. Goals, sim period. 2-1, okay. Sprong, Patrick. Michael, I don't know why I said that like that. That's fine. Sim period again. 2-1 again. Let's just sim period again. 3-1, Percy. Is this team doing something here? Are we catching fire at the right time? Can this team just get in the playoffs? Because that would be absolutely stupid. It's not even conceivable to me that we might get in the playoffs. Simulate to this day. I'm not going to change anything else. Sim game. Okay. Actually, no, let's not sim. Just quickly come out, see what we're up to, see what we need to do. Come on. Okay, at the moment we are just in. I'm not going to check the table just yet. So I'll check it after this next game. Okay, let's sim this game. Yes, it's just going to be a straight sim all the way through. Because I want to get to the last game if I can. Goals, sim period. Oh, 1-0 Carolina. Come on. 2-1. Okay, that's not bad. So yeah, sim period again. 2-2, overtime. Okay, we got a point. That's fine. Shootout. We take the win again. Pouliot with the shootout winner. Oh god. Okay. Sim to next game. Simulate to this day. I mean, we might already be in. Are we already in? Is it going to say at the top if we're already in? Let's quick look at this table and see. We've qualified for the playoffs. I cannot believe that. Playoffs? I cannot believe that. Alright, let's just in the last game then. There's nothing on the line. That's fine. Goals. Same period. 1-0 Philly. Yeah, okay. Same period. 2-0 Philly. Okay. Some pit. Oh my god, oh my god, wow. And they even and they scored with a 6-on 5. Wilson, Jeffrey, Pouliot, Lawton. Okay. Shoot out. We win again. You know what they say about the playoffs? It's all about momentum, which is rubbish, by the way, but you know. Okay, right. We're going to end it there because it's been a longer video than I thought as soon as we've made the playoffs. Okay, next video, first round. We'll go from there. I'm kind of in shock, so I'm just going to stop there. Cheers, guys. I'll see you later.